There's tons of video of all this stuff. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of evidence, basically recorded from inside of a man's jacket and stuff like that. I would pay people, and they would, because I was trying to get back into Nazi Germany, or trying to get into Germany really. Like I said, I had built Germany, I had built all the buildings, I had built the defenses, and the Nazis or black Nazis had taken it over. So people would cut holes in their jackets, and they would have the camera right here against their jacket. That's one of the reasons why we made one of the cameras really nice and thin and smooth, is so they could wind it and do it from inside their jacket. Their jackets were made with little liners and little holes, and like what looked like a button was actually a lens. And so he would they would wind the camera and they would film them, because what they would do is they would line up the students, the white students and the cream colored students, all up inside the stands one by one all across there. And then they would do this thing and sometimes, like I said, there was like JFK, white JFK was with them, or somebody was with them, some white person, a couple white people. There was always a couple white people around, and they would laugh and stuff, and the black people were like taking care of them or something like that. And like what they would do is they would play this game where they would shoot. They go and they would go cling, and if anyone flinched, they'd go and they would shoot that person. And if anyone else flinched, they would shoot that person. Sometimes they would shoot them all. You would never know if you were going to get shot that day or not, because they might just shoot three and be like, all right, that's it, go back. And that might be it. Or they might sit there and go, and they might skip one. If you turned your head, if you moved your head, if you showed any sign of any kind of anything, if you did nothing, if you did anything other than stare directly straight ahead, they would shoot you in the head. They did this to men. I'm pretty sure they probably did this to women. They would take them to the school, then they would line them up in the stands. And that's why there's bullet holes in the back of the stands, because they were going, and they would laugh and drink some more. Anyway, and then they would have people carry them off. And sometimes when the people were carrying off the bodies, they'd be like, and shoot the person that was carrying the body. No reason. It's all on film. There were some white Yankee people, Nazis, and there were black Nazis, mostly black Nazis. But they had some pure whites with them, or what they considered pure white. I don't know. Like I said, I had nothing to do with it. I was in America, getting very angry. And anyway, yeah. When I saw the films, I was a little more than just a little pissed off. So we saw the films, we saw the evidence. We hunted down those people, and we killed them. I would pay a high price for each and every single one of their heads. Anyway, I don't know why they were doing it. They were just doing it. They were doing it at my schools, in my country, my old country. And those that they weren't shooting in the head, they had either working or they had them in the enslavement camps. This was from probably 18 something to 19, like I said, 1918 or something like that, 1919 somewhere about like that. 1920 was really the turning point in the war, and then 1940. Like I said, there was a lot of war that when Patton was just a young boy, there was a lot of war that, like I said, we were ramming the battleships up on the beach. We just ran them on the beach, and then boom, 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 just blowing them away. It was full on war, all or nothing, everything. There's no question about whether or not we sailed. We would just try and get a foothold as much as we could, and take as many of them out as we could. They were doing the same to us, only at least they were armed. So, I was spending a lot of money and had a lot of people under me. So, they're my battleships. When they were done, they would usually sit on a beach for about 6 months or 3 months, and then we'd pull them off, repair the propellers and the rudder, and then put them back into service, into the war. There was always fighting. Spain was, like I said, Spain was a constant battle zone. It was carpet bombed. It was pitted. It was just constant. It was either Spain or somewhere around in there. It was a constant, just like no man's land. If you went there, you died. It was the LZ. Do not go there, or else you die. They were carpet bombing. Anytime we'd see a large number of them trying to get into wherever, we'd carpet bomb them. So, we were trying to get back into Germany. Originally, we were in Germany, and then we were falling back. Once they overran us. They overran Spain first, and then once Spain fell, it was over. They were coming into Germany. It was just a matter of when they were coming into Germany. So, like I said, we evacuated as many as we could. Got out of there. We regrouped in America and then came back. All of Spain moved to Mexico, basically, or where we could go. We had no land really. I mean, it was chaos. We almost didn't survive. Like, I remember there's this one high mountain mine where they were smelting at the mine, and they were trying to get rifles. And we were like, they're coming, they'll be here in 3 days, and we were trying to smelt guns as fast as we could possibly smelt them, like mining as fast as we could smelt them. And just as the army got there, we had like 30 guns. And we were like, it's not much, but it might help. So we went down there and we started picking them off as they came up the road, because they were coming to kill us. So we were in the mines, and so we started picking them off on the road, coming up. And that was the Allies, Lucifer, me, White Star. So anyway. Like we had to smelt 30 guns or 80 guns in probably 3 weeks. Mining too, going from mine to smelt. I don't know about the bullets. I think we had another. I forget about how we got the bullets. We're also doing swords though as well. We're trying to get knives, anything that could stop them. It was really bad. We were losing. We lost. I won't deny it. We basically lost the war, the white people. At first, but it wasn't over. So anyway, like I said, we had the resistance still, barely. Anyway, and then, like I said, when they actually lost, when they knew they were going to lose, they started carpet bombing their own cities. That was that part. Anyway, I don't know. It happened between, like I say, 1900 and 1800. There was subsequent fighting and regrouping and moving, and it was just like this constant war. Like you never knew when or where they were going to hit, and they were gaining territory, losing territory. I mean, we were running. Anyway, America was kind of safe, but not really. So anyway, it was bad. It was really bad. So anyway, it's funny to see these videos, and it's like it's really misrepresented. That's not the way it happened at all. Like, it happened a lot. And there is a full-on document. You can go to Pentagon, and there are pages and pages and pages of documents on exactly every step of the war. You can see every battle, every step. There was investigations for everything. Who we hit, why we hit them, what happened, who was injured. You can see it's all there. It's all in the files. Everything about the war.